right, so Florida State over-unders. We talked about this last week. So the first one, this one is for you, Logan. McKenzie Milton, over-under.
I want to chime in on these.
Go ahead. Well, you said Jason do this. All right, so McKenzie Milton, many people think he will be the starting quarterback. You still think it could be Jordan Travis, but McKenzie Milton, 30 touchdown passes this regular season, over or under?
I'm going under. I think it's under. You've got Jordan Travis still there. I think there's going to be a lot of running game this upcoming season. I know you've got brought in Andrea Parchman. You've got some young cats at wide receiver like McLean and Burrell. But I think this running game is going to be better. I think the offensive line, the revamp there kind of on the offensive line is going to help, and that running game is going to be used a lot. And you've also got Jordan Travis, who absolutely tore it up and ran for the most yards on the team, and also is going to be utilized a ton in this offense. He might even start. We'll see, but I think it's going to be under for me on this one.
So you're going under. Mark, what do you got? McKenzie Milton, the transfer quarterback, the Flying Hawaiian. What do you have?
So McKenzie Milton, off the top of my head, I believe has thrown as many as 41 touchdowns, or was it 39? Something in that range, one of those 2 years at UCF. So he's done it. But as a betting man from time to time, you got to go with probabilities here. And the probabilities are either he gets hurt at some point in the season, he doesn't even win the job, the job is up for grabs at certain points of the season, to Logan's point. Also, just they haven't been successful passing the football down the field to that degree. And I'm guessing out of 130 starting quarterbacks in FBS play, only maybe about 25, I'd have to do the research, throw 30 touchdown passes in a season. So even though Milton's done it, and I would love to see him do it because I like the young man, would love to see him succeed, I'm going to guess that I'm going to go like a 27-12 TD pick ratio for him.
Much like I've told you guys over the past 114 weeks, you're both wrong. The answer is over. He's going to more because I do believe that he is. I'm a fan of Jordan Travis. Don't get me wrong, but I believe he will be the starting quarterback. I do agree with Logan. I think there's going to be a lot more running, a lot more of the rush game this season. But I also think that they are going to want to show McKenzie Milton's arm off, to show that he's back, try to get him back to those UCF numbers. I think he'll have a big game against teams like a Jacksonville State, teams like NC State, teams like UMass, and I think he'll pile up the stats there to make up for the fact that he may only have one touchdown passing against Notre Dame, one touchdown passing against Clemson. So I'm not saying he's going to blow out the number, but I think if the number is 30 or more, I'm going to say slightly over 30.
How ironic was this, that when it was announced that McKenzie Milton transferred, that Logan was bouncing off the walls, hyped up, excited. I thought it was a great move, a plus move. You were the one guy, Jason, that was downing the move. Now you're saying he's going to throw more than 30 touchdowns. If he throws more than 30 touchdown passes this season, that is a great sign.
Florida State is there.
I still called him Lieutenant Dan.
That's a lot of touchdown passes.
I still called him Lieutenant Dan at work today when I was talking about him. So, no, I still am not sold that Florida State is going to be a national championship winning program with McKenzie Milton, but I believe that they
didn't go that far.
Will be better. I'm sorry. Logan was already buying tickets to Indianapolis back in December when this happened. All right, next one. Cue the graphic. All right, so Florida State hasn't had a winning ACC season since 2016.